Hey guys, this is You Are Not a Boss again, and I hope this mic picks up my voice a little better this time. Last time I don't know why, but maybe I just sound this way and don't think I do, but I didn't think I sounded nasally. But, oh well. So, you may have been able to tell this video from the very beginning, because the guy that you probably thought was me is not me. Um, this is actually recorded in theater mode, because I didn't have the capture card hooked. Well, I did have it hooked up, I didn't hit record yet. And this was one of my first games. I think it was my third game, and I was doing great all day. And then this one, it was like, this has to go into capture card. So I went back into theater mode, and this is what I got. So the last, both basically, I'm gonna go back. Should have done this the first video. I forgot, but I left a little bit about me then. So let's a little bit more about what I actually do, or what I'm going to do. I play Call of Duty, obviously, and that's probably the only game I've recorded, at least for quite a while. I do play other games, but normally it's just this one. I love MW2 if people would not hack it, but I'll get to that a little later because I don't have an Xbox. I'm on PS3, so the hackers are a little out of control on there. So for actually doing commentaries, you could say I was inspired, role models, whatever. I watch quite a few commentators on YouTube, but I watched Sandy Ravage, of course. Who doesn't watch Sandy Ravage for the gameplays? And actually, if this was Sandy Ravage's video, about right there is about where the music would have started, because I was like, all right, I gotta pick this up. So I watch him for the gameplays, watch him for, you could almost say inspiration, but watch him for the nice gameplays. And the Blade I watched for commentaries, only using Blade. He was one of my first commentators I watched. He's the one that got me into actually watching them. And from him, I got linked somehow. I don't know. So YouTube gave me a suggestion, Woody. Ended up watching Woody. Ended up watching XCal, and all through there. But XCal is one of my favorites just because of his personality. And sometimes when I'm in a really good mood, I feel like I'm him. I feel like I sound just like him sometimes when I'm watching him. But anyway, so a little more about me in real life, a little more personal me. Right now I'm in college. I am majoring in cybersecurity. So if anybody is going to ask, most likely I do not hack Modern Warfare 2. But I can almost hack your real life computer. Eventually. That'll be very soon. I won't, but I could. But which brings me to my next point of Modern Warfare 2. I mean, I've played Modern Warfare 2. That was actually, besides World at War, which I got into mostly for zombies, but the more online, when I really started, that was on Modern Warfare 2. And Modern Warfare 2 was just a great game all around. I love Modern Warfare 2. Still play it, but I can't get past all the hackers. And, I major in cybersecurity. I major in hacking in school, and I still don't understand why people hack it. It doesn't make any sense. So, and no, I don't. I do not hack. Like I said, I don't hack Modern Warfare 2. Actually, I haven't hacked just about anything. The only thing I can hack right now is passwords, but not on the PS3. So right now I'm actually, my real life job, I might do this in another video because it's quite a detailed job. It's called SEO, Search Engine Optimization. A little different from CEO. No, not even close, actually. Not a little different. It's very different. And SEO, it's basically if you search for something on Google, anything at all, and what's the number one? What's the first option that comes up? Why isn't that on the third or the fourth page? Well, that's because they have SEO. So somebody hires SEO, and they mess with, basically you can almost abuse the algorithm for Google to search results. Let's see. So I'm gonna get in a little bit. That was a little bit about me, and also I meant to add this in the college piece. This is my first year of college. Should have thrown that in there. So I'm only 18, turn 19 very soon, and yeah. So it's this game. I want to jump into this a little bit. This will be a nice little segue here, and I've watched this many times, this gameplay here, mostly because my capture card just would not start recording. It wouldn't pick it up, and every time I looked over, it was a little behind. So anyways, I watched that part, and it was like, how do I keep hitting this guy in the head? I kept watching. It was like, I don't think I ever even touched him in the head, but anyways. So this gameplay was, it was, I guess you could say my best that I've had in quite a while, but it was a really good game. It was one of those games where you were just really at the beginning you saw I died like 3 times in a row, and it was not the most pleasurable game. And actually, I when I play, if I'm really confident, my aim just gets better. I don't know how to explain it. I just do so much better when I'm confident. I get confident when I play the game, and I do well. So if I stop dying, the more lucky kills I get, the more confident I get, and then next thing you know, I'm just running around the map, kind of like I am right now. Already got the AC130, still haven't died, and this guy, I don't know why people camp up there. So yeah, the gameplay, it's pretty much self-explanatory. Actually, I don't really need to talk about that too much. But I do want to talk about something else. This was pretty amazing. I found something on the weekend. This is why I haven't been posting videos. I've been out of town for the last few days, and I went to basically a friend's house, a family friend's house in Pennsylvania, in the middle of the mountains, and well, he had basically he had a potluck with his neighbors, and they had a community meeting kind of thing. And people love to bring desserts. They bring cheesecakes and things like that, and pies and such. And one of the neighbors brought in something that I had never eaten before, and I don't know if anybody else has heard of it before this, but the general thought about it was, if you think about it, you're like, I don't think they go together. And it's cheesecake and pistachios. Pistachio nuts. I mean, to me, that does not go well together. If somebody told me that before that, it's something that it's like, I don't think that really would taste good. Some things I think could go together in a cheesecake, but pistachio nuts, or any nuts for the most part, not with a cheesecake, not for me. But I had some, because everybody was like, this is really good, and she said, oh, yeah, it's one of those things, and there's the team. She was like, it's one of those things where you don't think about it, but it's actually really good. I tried it, and I was like, oh, I'll get to that a little bit later. I'll try it later. But I eventually got it. This guy was so funny. I blew him up with the barrel or the car or something. I don't know. I saw the kill feed at the bottom left, and it said I blew him up. I blew a car up. I don't know if anybody can explain that. Thanks. So yeah, if you've ever had pistachio cheesecake, well, if you haven't had it, you should probably try it, because I don't know. It just sounds so disgusting. Actually, it doesn't sound good at all. But God, it was good. So for this game, it's starting to close up a little bit. About right here, you'll notice as I'm running, that guy made me jump, actually, which is why I drop shotted him. I went through this game, and I was going fairly slow, cautious, looking around the corner, kind of like that. So you see there, I glanced and then ran, because I noticed the game was closing, and I was actually trying to go for a MOAB, which was not my goal. Even after the second AC130, I was like, no, I don't think I'm going for it. But after I continued on, and I was like, you know what? I could probably do it. I think I'm going to go for the MOAB. So I attempted it. And you'll see how that turns out in a second. And yes, I was telling people not to grab tags, of course, because it was actually really close. And I'll save you the counting, because if you count the car explosion, I was actually on, right there. I'm glad I didn't grab that tag. I think I was on 19. Now, maybe you didn't see that guy, but once again, I didn't see him. But game ended anyway, so it didn't really matter. But that's the end of the game. Tried to get my MOAB. I was so close. I believe I was on 19, but couldn't cut it. So thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, share, favorite, whatever you want to do. Preferably subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys.